All right. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Ranger Mario, Houston Realtor, and next to me is Frank from Tips Home Inspections.
Hi Mario, thanks for having me. Thank you so
you.
much. We are trying. I was waiting from a long time to happen this thing, but finally it's happened. My name is Frank Irfran. By education I'm an engineer, but right now I'm doing the home inspection from 11 years. The company name is Texas Inspection Professionals. You can call it TIPS.
All right. So how long you been in the inspections?
Almost 11 years plus now, and started in 2013 when I came to Houston. That was my first thing to think about it. This is I want a freedom,
Right.
freedom of time. So I started it.
Sweet.
Yes.
So how did you became an inspection? So was there any courses you had to take? Any exams?
Of course, the home inspection is not only that you can just, as a contractor, you are working, just go there and start doing inspection. No, inspection, you need to have a license under the Texas Real Estate Commission, and they have a course around, I think, not 250 to 60 hours you have to complete, and some exams, and you can be professional inspector. And you have to work some under inspector as an apprentice as well to get more training.
Right. Is there any associations y'all have?
We can join the association Internachi. We have association American ASHI and Internachi. It is recommended we join. I started in the beginning. I still a member of the Internachi. It's good to have be member of some of the more associations.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, what goes on in the inspections? Is there anything specific y'all look for?
Okay, let me tell you what is home inspection. Mostly the buyers don't know about this thing, and you are the guys, the realtors are direct connection with the buyers. We have no connection with the buyers. So you need to educate what the home inspection. So let me tell you what the home inspection. Home inspection is basically it's a visual inspection of the house after contract signed. Mm-hmm. We educate the buyers what we have seen behind the walls, what technical problems, foundation, roof, AC, and other things, appliances, what are the problem with them. But we don't open the walls. Just want to make sure. So everything is not covered in the inspection. There are some restrictions. We follow the track SOPs only. That's what we do.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But you guys have to educate the buyers.
Yes, for sure. And so we had so many natural disasters over this year.
Yeah.
From the out of nowhere thunderstorm that came out of nowhere.
The barrel.
Well, the other one, the red show, the one in May.
Oh yes.
So it was a hurricane-like, and then we obviously had a few thunderstorms with high winds,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had Beryl.
Yeah.
And so, have you seen any huge damages from that during inspections?
Yeah, especially with the recently Beryl, and I remember when I was in middle of that, what was the big one? Harvey. The Harvey, and the Harvey is the biggest one,
Yeah.
but the Beryl was recently, we found mostly the roofs are gone, and the house was flooded, and the mold was developing. So
Right.
these are the things we have to more concerned, and we received lots of calls for mold inspection, and the leaks, sometimes have minor leaks from the walls, from windows, and don't know. So we go and do inspection of this, figure it out from where the problem is coming on. But definitely these are big things in the Houston now. At least one hurricane in a year, one cold wave once in a year. That's happening in Houston now. Yeah, but we are ready for that whenever it comes.
Right. So it's fall time.
Yes.
And in Houston, we still get that heat now and then.
Yeah.
And our ACs are very important to us.
Yes.
Was there any maintenance that a buyer or homeowner should do during this time that the weather's not so hot?
But this is a good time to do the check maintenance because of fall. We have a list. If you go to my website or go to Facebook, subscribe it, and you can see we send a checklist of every seasons coming up. Now the fall is there. It's a good time to check your AC and services at least once. Change your filters, guys, every 6 months or depending on the filter, what kind of filter it is. and check your AC, check your any leaks under that, the water in the pan. At least one time, you should go in the attic and check it out. There is no leaks, no water in the pan as well. So definitely, yeah, this is a time to check your AC. This is a time you should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after you do an inspection and you find something that's not right, how do you communicate, in order to not to scare off the buyer?
So first of all, guys, we are not the deal breaker. So that's the best thing. This is the thing you guys are scared. That's why you have to choose the right and experienced inspector, so we can educate the buyers, not scare the buyers. So when we do the inspection, I train all my inspectors, tell them, okay, when you start, communication is the more important than doing the inspection. I mean, pretty much same time, as much the inspection is important, but the communication, how to explain the problems, that's very important. So sometimes the new first time buyers, they can scared easily. You see the crack in the wall, they think it's the foundation is gone, they run away. But we have to educate all the cracks are not the foundation. We talk very calmly and so that. But my sentence, like a kind of script thing, I teach my inspectors, all the house can be fixed. There is not a problem, it's a big problem which cannot be fixed. Depending what you're buying and how much you are paying.
Right.
So yeah, we don't scare them.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you started your career, what was the biggest challenge you had to take over?
Okay, the biggest challenge when I started inspection was marketing. My background is in engineering, sitting in the cabin, working on drawings and dealing with city or just the drawings. And when I have to come to this profession, the home inspection, I don't know how to talk to people. I was not a social person. But that was the first thing keeping me behind. But I talked to myself, said, no, I have to go out, I have to talk to people, and that's why I started doing networking, and now I'm getting networking and getting the business. So, okay, that was only the first fear I had, how to start the networking, to socialize. So that was the biggest fear, which I am pretty much good. I'm still not very good. I'm trying to cover it up. But that was the first thing I had to face the challenge.
Right. What do people misunderstand about you the most?
About the inspection?
About you as a person, or
Okay, what do you mean? Like what?
maybe you talk differently, might come off aggressive, or maybe you go straight to the point.
Okay, yeah. That kind of person, I am go straight to the point and talk about only the business, or only talk about the things which is related to my inspection. Is that you are asking?
Yeah, that's sort of.
Yes. So I am not like in left or right and try to make story and try to tell them you should buy the house or things like this, but try not to be they misunderstand or misjudge or get scared of the things. But my tone is pretty calm and relaxed. Even I see the house have a bad roof, bad foundation, but I'm still very calm and try to educate them. Don't scare them.
Right.
So I try not to make a misunderstanding what I'm saying. Yeah.
So what was your biggest failure that you learned more from?
Biggest failure was can say that my engineering, my education, which I was thinking that will be my best thing, I'm doing it, but that kind of my keeping me away, and that was a failure. I don't think it's a failure. I believe every failure have it's a start of a new success. If you not fail, you will not be like learn something and go to next step. So my every failure takes me to next step. So failure, I'm never scared of failure anymore. So failures comes, I said, okay, it's a part of the life, and then I jump into next better than the one I was. So never been scared of that.
Right. There could be something you could be remembered for. What would it be?
My personal life. Okay, but I don't talk much about my personal life, so this is kind
It's
of
okay if you don't
things.
have to.
Yes, no, I can, but that's how I would think about it. Okay, never think about it about myself. What's your question?
Well, if there was something you could be remembered for, what would it be?
Okay, yes, the most point of my life, two things I remember. One, I first got my admission in my engineering in back home. That was like a turning point of my life and the happiest moment, which I can never forget. And second is the same with the engineering related, like when I was laid off. I work all hard, got my engineering and degree, stuff like this, and I was laid off because of the recession 2008. That was the worst moment as well. These two moments of my life, one was the happiest, one was the saddest. I cannot forget that.
Ah.
So these are the two challenges in my life.
Okay, yeah. What would people more likely to describe you?
People describe me what I look like. People describe me looks like I'm more friendly, more social, hang out, and go to networking, meeting people. But inside, I am a very introvert, quiet person, like my peace. And when I am home, I be myself, just me and my Netflix. So, but people think is I am very friendly. I'm friendly, but I'm not social. When if it's not like my business related, I not go to the parties, clubs, or weekends. No, weekend I try to stay home and just relax, do the chores, nothing. No club, no parties.
No clubs. What do you watch on Netflix?
It depends on the mood. Sometimes, recently right now, I'm just watching after Halloween. I'm in the Halloween, still in the Halloween mood. I finished Wednesday and I just watching some Halloween. Yesterday was some Halloween movies. Still horror is going on in my mind.
Okay.
And one war movie. I can watch it depending on my mood. Mostly nowadays, this still under the Halloween mood. The horror movie is still going on.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I love horror movies, especially.
I think it's a time of the year that we are in the sense, like we had a lots of parties 2 weeks before, and now we're still in the mood. Like when I see the Netflix, the genre, I can say, okay, let's do some horror. I can suspense and horror is right now is my mind. That's good. What about you?
Oh, in my family, we watch horror movies like all year round.
All year round, okay. Yes. So I would watch.
Not on purpose, but
not
it
as
just happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the science fiction innovations, technologies. Something new is coming up, so I like I have watched lots of the science fiction movies, but I'm right now staying away. Let's change my mood. Right now in the horror mode.
Yeah.
Good.
So, since it's November,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything you will watch? What's the mood to watch in November?
In the November mode is going to be, I think next mode going to be a Christmas mode already starting out pretty soon.
Oh.
Thanksgiving and it's a kind of party mode all the time now. It's the
Yeah.
season for the parties, events, and relaxed time. So just Christmas starting up. So maybe the shopping for that and the movies. I know lots of movies coming with Christmas as well. The comedy is the mode now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
comedy is the mode now. I
Right.
can say that. Rom-com, comedies, the relaxed movies, yeah.
You think that The Addams will be more like a Christmas movie or a Halloween
Addams Family?
movie? Yeah.
I have not watched that. This is more like a scary one, right?
It's like comical
Mm-hmm.
and also like sci-fi.
Okay.
It's a
I
mixture,
should check it out.
but-
I haven't checked out.
The thing is, they always play it between October
Uh-huh.
all the way to the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, Disney thinks it's like a holiday movie. When
Uh-huh.
There's a little bit of holiday.
Oh, okay, I should check it
spirit
out.
there.
Okay. But right now I'm staying away from seasons. I'm trying to have a one movie, an hour and 45 minutes, so I can go to bed and sleep in
Right.
that. Or sometimes we start a season and it takes me Lost. I started, it was good. Lost? Yeah, it was good. Science fiction, yeah.
Yeah, love it. What's that one thing in your job that you would change?
One thing in my job I will change.
Is there anything you want to could be different?
In my job, in my
Your
business,
industry,
in
yeah.
my industry. So what I change in what I am doing right now. So I will. Right now I'm more busy in networking, connecting, and more socializing. I want to have somebody to come and take my position. I can have more breaks. I can go on vacation.
Right.
Need a time to travel. I need a time for myself, which I'm not getting much. Myself, just go travel or go somewhere. So that's what I feel like when I will be happening. So I want to change this thing in my right now, what I'm doing.
Right. So I seen you use this device, the drone.
Yes.
How did that come about?
The drone is like before when I started there was no much technology before 11 years back. We are just sometimes we walk on the roof, sometimes we go by the ladder. I just stand by the ladder. It was pretty scary, and steep roofs obviously we never walk on that, but sometimes we have to walk up that, and it's easy to go up on the roof, but it's not easy to come down.
Right.
It's really scary. So we used to go that, all new inspectors. So drones are there. So drones we can take a pictures very closely. We can check the chimney. We can check all the vents. We can check the shingles, the quality of shingles, any missing shingles. We have nails on it, any nails or rusted, anything. So we have pretty zoom 4K quality videos from the drone to check the roof. So
Right.
this is safe for my life. Save the time as well.
That's
It's more accuracy as well.
yeah. It's pretty rare. All the inspectors I've came up about, and
With the drone?
I never heard of them using a
Okay.
drone.
Now we use all the time now. Before we are doing little bit, but now we must. All my inspectors they have their own drones. They have they must fly it and check the pictures, and we have some pictures for additional pictures for extra, just in case something will come back. You have not checked this thing leaking coming up, so we have extra pictures from the drone as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, was that one thing in your career that you didn't expect?
When I got my license and I started this career, I was not expecting I have to be that much socialized. I have to go around, go to the registered offices. I do the presentations, doing the trainings and educating the realtors and meeting the people and get the business from there. Kind of a sales thing I was not expecting because I was never been the sales business. But now I know I have to sell my skills. So what are skills? I have to improve it. I have to sell it. So I was not into that. I don't know. Okay, I have to do this thing when I started my career in the home inspection.
Right.
Yes, but this is a part of job.
It is. What's your morning routine like?
Morning routines are changed now after this cell phones industry and boom is that the first thing I wake up, the first 10-20 minutes on my phone, checking emails and checking the schedule and some emails I have to send it out from first 20 minutes, 30 minutes I'm on my bed. My brain is not ready to get up from the bed, but I still work first in the beginning of the 30 minutes to check up my routine for today or tomorrow and scheduling.
Uh-huh.
And then morning get ready. I'll work couple of hours from my computer and then ready for if you have any class presentation. I do class presentations and where I educate home inspection 101, give a training to the realtors. If there is something coming up, maybe I go there, or network is coming up, I go it. But pretty much morning is just like that. We are the entrepreneurs, 24/7, we have a business of our mind. We wake up there thinking what we're doing tomorrow. We sleep, we sleep all night and saying what we're going to do next. So we are always doing something.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that one thing about your field of expertise that no one agrees with you about?
Like what? Pretty much everybody's agreed. Agreed on what? Like,
So what's that one thing in your profession that no one agrees with you about? Is there anything different?
no, I'm not getting your question. Like, for explain. Explain it. So I want to know what you mean by that.
So let's say you have an opinion about your about home inspections.
Uh-huh.
Maybe there's like a maintenance thing
Mm-hmm.
that no one agrees with, or is
Oh,
there
okay, I
people that
understand
will
your question.
disagree with you?
Oh yeah, it happens all those times. So what happens? That's what I'm saying. The buyers are not educated what the inspection is. So sometimes they do argument with me. You have one a realtor get mad on me. I have not checked the refrigerator is making ice or not. The refrigerator was not making ice. So I told her this is not required. All the refrigerator and washer dryer is not a part of inspection. We don't do the inspection of washer dryer and refrigerator. If you want to do it, it's our choice. But it is not required by track. All the fixed appliances we check only. And she was getting mad on me. Why you not check it out? Other inspector do it. I said it's not required. And if we something missed, it is not like a missed thing. It is not a, it's an optional thing. If we check it out, we check it out. If we not check it out, it's another. You cannot come back to me and ask me why you don't check it out, because it was not required by the track to do that refrigerator and washer dryer. We still sometimes turn it on, check it out. We turn it on, we see that the power is coming, because we have to check the power is coming.
Right.
But we don't need to check it out, the ice maker is working or not. So we are not like that. But the argument, now understand the question. Yes, arguments are there. We are ready for that. In the beginning, I have so many, but now I know the mindset of the realtors and what of the buyers as well. So I know what to answer. But then sometimes I have to educate them. Okay, the cosmetics are not part of inspection, and they think, okay, the paint was peeling off, and any hole is less than 2 inches is not part of inspection. So they get mad on me, then try to explain. Okay, look at this is agreement, this is a SOPs. We don't go behind them. We try to educate them that these are things only we check.
Right.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be easier for them to get like someone that works with appliances to inspect those things?
Yeah, if they ask me, okay, can you check please if the washer dryer is working or the fridge is working? Washer dryer especially, it have a 1 hour cycle, so we don't do it mostly. I just turn on the dryer and check the heat is working. We don't have a clothes to dry. We don't have to check the clothes. We don't have
Right.
anything. But if they request, you can do the additional. We can do it as a favor. It's a kind of a favor. We can do it. Yes.
What time of day do you get the most work done?
What time of the day? Mostly the morning. I prefer to go the first inspection starting 10 a.m. and we are working from 10 a.m. then 1 p.m. 4. So sometimes we are the summertime we're crazy busy. So my inspectors are on road up to 5, 6, so up to sunset. So we're working all day pretty much. But mornings are best preferred, especially when there was a rush. There is no rush hour, not much traffic. So we to go out 10 o'clock.
Right.
That's the first inspection I private to book. Even my inspector are used to with that too. 10 o'clock is the first inspection. I start working.
Right. What's your ideal vacation if you could take one?
Ideal location?
Vacation.
Oh, ideal location for traveling?
Yeah.
Okay, my next plan is what? I'm going to Europe somewhere. I have been to the Mexico. I have been to the Thailand. But next destination is for sure Europe somewhere. Italy, Turkey, and Egypt.
Okay.
I love more historical places.
Oh, okay.
Yes, with the history related Roman Empire things. So I'm more excited to do that. How about you? Where you like to travel?
Me, I like to stay locally.
Okay.
Maybe Biloxi.
Biloxi is where?
It's in Mississippi.
Oh, okay. More local, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I will. Hawaii, never been to Hawaii. Some of my friends want me to go Hawaii. I said, one day we will go. But we never know when it's happening. So that's why I want somebody who can take care of this, my headache, and I can take some break. Need to go traveling.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Who was your best mentor you ever had when you started? Or was there a person you looked from when you started your career as a home inspector?
As a home inspector, I started as a franchisee, and the franchise training team, they were amazing. It's kind of a team, but I learned from the YouTube. I say YouTube University. I learned lots of things, and how to do the business, how to develop your marketing skills. So what was that? There was a talk show. I forget that. No, it's not a talk show. It was some motivation speeches. So I mostly learning from them how to develop my marketing skills, how my speaking skills, the social skills. So mostly YouTube, I can give a credit to YouTube. It's not only one person, but obviously yes, my university is YouTube. I learn from everything from there.
Right. So with all the work that you do and the networking, do you block a time for yourself, for self-care?
Self-care is by itself, because networking days are mostly Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are most busy days of our real estate industry. So mostly the network is going on in these 3 days. The class is going on. The weekends are just me time. I try not to go until somebody invite me to open house. So I just go to open house to help the realtors. Otherwise, I try to stay home and just me time. Me myself.
Right.
Good.
You have kids?
I have kids, but pretty much grown up. My daughter, she's an inspector as well.
Oh.
She's a mold inspector. She's a real estate inspector, and she's doing multiple things, going to school as well. So the kids are smarter than the way we were on the age of 18. She's way smarter than me. My son is 16, and they're doing good. They're smarter than I know we are. So we don't know much thing that the way technology make them educated themselves. They're doing good. How about you? You single?
Yeah.
Okay.
Single.
Right.
When building relationships with realtors and other professionals, what are the 3 things you look up to? You look the most?
When building relationship, obviously I build relationship with the realtors, and the most thing that I try to be more talk to them more comfort zone, comfortably, and try not to push them to get the business from me. I never do that. Buy from me. Just like anybody calls me, ask me to buy this. I don't do. I don't like it. So I try to be more friendly. Just make friends, and if they have a trust on you, I think the main thing is that you have to build the trust. When you build the trust, you have everything. Then you can hang out, you can be friends, and you can do work together. So you cannot count the 3 things, but the trust is the first thing, and this based on everything.
Right. Is there any advice you would give to a younger self?
Younger self, be focused. How about that? For youngsters, kids, yes, must go school, and don't waste your time. Don't waste your time to do the odd jobs. Develop your skills instead of getting their degrees. Certification is important, but educating yourself is more important than getting degrees. Kids go to school just to get the degrees and grades. No, you have to educate. You have to develop your skills. That's the more important thing. Developing skills is more important than your certifications, which will take you somewhere. The kids are not educated financially. I think they should get some financial education from age 12 to onward. They start getting financial education. That's very important for the kids. And
Yeah.
instead of wasting your time on the odd jobs, develop your skills.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there any books or podcasts
Any what?
books or podcasts that you listening to?
Books I listen, most are financial books, because I wish I'm a financial, like a more master in business something, because now I know my skills are like on the business side, but I studied engineering, I should do the MBA, but right now I'm studying the financial books, some stocks books, some financial literacy books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I don't remember other names. I'm not a reading person anymore. I'm just listening when I'm driving. I'm driving a lot, so I just listen to books. So more the financial books.
Right.
How to financially secure yourself, how you financially freedom kind of thing, and how to make extra income. That's very important. So just educating yourself. Motivational books, motivational studies are very important. Motivation and finance, I think these 2 big things, it takes you anywhere to
Right.
where you want to be.
Right. Is there anything you want to close out with?
Yeah, I want to say this. Thank you so much for having me, Mario. I was waiting for that, and just for yours as well, and for you guys too. Just my name is Frank Irfran, Texas Inspection Professionals. Phone number 832-301-9943, and always hire experienced inspection company, good reviews, good background, and you can trust on us as well. Just try one time. Thank you so much. Thank
All
you,
right.
Mario.
Yep. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Mario.